Hello everybody, hello everyone. So today I'm beginning the stream of March 7th. As soon as someone connects, just please announce yourself. You can say hi, signal your presence. I'm gonna wait until someone connects, and then when will that happen? I will start to talk. So it's 7 Eastern time here. I am in Ottawa, and I'll be doing a live stream for 30 minutes. I may readjust the length of the stream later, but right now I want to keep it at 30 minutes so that I can commit on that same duration. If I overcommit, then it's harder to change my mind. So the good thing about this is that you can be from anywhere in the world and you can have access to the live stream. So if you are from another place than Canada, then I would be very happy to know. I've seen last week people from Malaysia, UK, UAE. Yes, of course, there were some people speaking French. That is something to expect. I know I didn't announce the live stream very well in advance, but on my profile description, I already mentioned what is my schedule, and I'm not gonna miss any stream. If I do, I will mention it on the community page to let you know in advance that I will readjust. Hey, hello, can you just say hi if you just joined, so that I can interact with you as much as possible. Here it's 7 p.m. in the evening. Hello, I see many people connected now, so if you are connected, just say hi. I will be very happy to interact with you. It's 7 p.m. here in Ottawa, but you may be from a different region of the world. So I see that there is 13 people connected right now, so you can just join and talk. We can talk about relationship, we can talk about many other topics. You can ask me personal question about my life. I don't mind sharing. If you don't want to talk about your life, you can ask about mine. I know myself. Some of you may not be aware of it, but I wrote on Quora, and I wrote 2,700 articles there, and I have millions of you already. So I'm not just stating conclusion on YouTube. It is a long process, and I've shared most of my life already. So if you want to say hi, to share something, I'll be happy to talk with you. And I think that relationship is a very difficult topic to talk about. It's very personal, but you don't have to if you don't want. I just don't want to talk too much about me. I prefer to talk about you, because the reason why you are connected is, yes, probably you want to know more about the topic, but if you have any question, if you want to share anything, I'd be happy to know what's on your mind. I see right now that there are 5 people, so please, if you are there, just say hi. There's no pressure. I'm not gonna ask you any personal information. I'm gonna respect your privacy. Hi, Rachel. It's good to see you here. Where are you from? You don't have to mention the exact city. You can just say the country. The world is already big enough, so I know there's people from many different places, so Well, there is someone connected here. I don't know if it's Rachel or someone else. Oh, now there's more people. So if you are here, just state your presence. You can start with a hi. Like I said, there's no pressure. You don't have to reveal any personal information. You don't have to talk about your trauma. You just have to be yourself. And just by saying hi, then you acknowledge that you are here, and I can interact with you. I can have a conversation with you and know what's going on. Like, it doesn't have to be in so much depth. There is no pressure. I'm not gonna diagnose you. I'm not a therapist. You are what? W. Anderson. W. Oh, now there's, so if anyone just connected, oh, what's up? Yeah, so it's I know someone, my roommate told me that we're gonna change the day for daylight time, because right now, like the sunset is at around 5. It's gonna be at around 6. It's gonna change the mood. It's a good time. Like, the temperature today is very good in Ottawa right now. Like, just before I went live, it was 10 degrees Celsius. I know in the US they use Fahrenheit, but here, like, with Celsius. And the winter here in Ottawa is very cold. Like, in January and February, sometimes it's -20. So during that time, you don't go out that much. If you are here, you can just say your name, not your name, sorry. You can just say hi. Hello, Ellie. Where are you from? Anderson, where are you from? Where are you from, Ellie? Just say the country if you want. Hey, Ellie. Yeah, thanks for being here. I'm glad to have you here and, yeah, be with me. It's cool. And I know right now there's like 7 people connected. You can just say hi. You can share whatever you want. Hi, Owen. Where are you from? Glad to have you here. I know some people are still doing the Ramadan. I was talking, like, the last stream, some guy were telling me that they were from the UAE and other region, and it must be difficult. But yeah, right now with the war going on, it's like the whole Middle East is being shaken. So, oh, you're from Canada. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. What about you? Like, right now, most of my time is focused on producing shorts. I'm trying to do it every day. I hope that I'm going to be able to maintain that schedule. But I don't have time to do anything else. It takes me so much time. I'm a very huge perfectionist. I really try to use the exact word. And yeah, but I'm having some fun. If you are here, now I see. I'm a veteran. I was in the army for 7 years in the artillery as the reserve, so it was like part-time army. So I have the veteran status. I am getting paid for the rest of my life. Like, I don't have to worry about work. But this is not what I want to do. Like, I want my life to become more interesting, because if it's just about collecting a paycheck, it's not. You don't feel like any sense of completion. You don't feel that you are useful for the world. So I've did 10 years on writing on Quora. I got like 18 million views there, and now I'm starting from scratch on YouTube. Yeah, it's a different game. The platform mechanics, and like right now when I'm doing my video, I feel I'm a bit too rigid. I'm a bit too cold, because it's something new for me. It's not very natural, but over time, I think that I will be able to be more expressive. But I also did the degree in biomedical science, and now I apply for a master's in bioinformatics. But to be honest, I'm considering content creation as a serious option, because I already know that I scaled for a million. It's not like if I was starting from scratch on YouTube and I had nothing else. With Quora, I know that I managed to get some traction. What about you, Owen? What kind of job do you do? Now I see that there are 2 people. So yeah, if you're here, just say hi. I don't want to talk too much about myself, but you can ask me any question that you want. The focus will be more new. I read a quote when I was younger, and it was by John Maxwell, and he said, "People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care." And for me, that really resonated a lot, because like you can have so much knowledge, but if you don't care for others, then how can you expect them? Because it's about it's about feeling respected, it's about giving value to others. So I feel it's quite important also to listen to what people have to share, not just me talking about myself. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm trying to interact with my audience, with the people that are interested in my content. So if you're here, there's someone now, one person watching. Yeah, the military, if you talk about the regular army or the reserve, that's 2 different games. But both of them, it's an excellent training. It's going to give you a lot of discipline. That's the reason why I'm able to produce shorts every day. Because like most people, they will tell you, oh, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And then like 2 weeks, they just forget about their initial goal and they move on. But the discipline is something that it's a game changer. Like it changed everything in your life. It changed the way that you interact with work. It changed like your inner drive. Oh, there is someone right now. There is 3 people connected. So just say hi if you are here. I'll be glad to interact with you. And I also know that if you just join the stream, you can have access to the previous chat, so you know like what people are talking about. But yeah, you feel free to ask me anything, and you can also share something of your life. Oh, and which part of the military that you want to do? I was in the artillery, but there is a lot of different fields. Oh yeah, so the reserve is like part-time, so if you want to study or if you want to have a job, and the regular army, at least in Canada, it's like full-time, so you have no control over where you're gonna go. Like if you have to sign a contract in the regular army. Let's say you sign a contract for 5 years, and then you are located in one place. They could say, oh, next year you're gonna move there. And then if they want you to be in Ukraine, you have no control over what's gonna happen. Whereas in the reserve, it's all voluntary. All the mission there, it's all voluntary. So you are not, it's not mandatory for you to go. Hello, I see that right now there's 2 people connected, so you can just, but to be honest, what I would do is I would just join the reserve if you're not sure. And because if you do all your training in the reserve and then you go in a mission, you keep your same rank, and it's harder to advance in rank when you are in the regular army. Like if you are in the reserve, after 2 years, if you completed basic training, you're gonna get automatically promoted to corporal. But in the regular army, it takes more time. So like if you're already corporal in the reserve, then you do a mission abroad and you switch to the regular army, then you maintain your rank. And the higher rank you have, the higher is your pay. So yeah, like I remember I joined the army at 17, and at that time, most people, they were just working at like minimum wage salary. And the good thing about the army, especially when you are young, is that they pay for everything. Like they pay for housing, they pay for food. So while you are there, you don't have to purchase like even your clothes. You don't have to worry about anything. Hello, I see right now that there are 2 people connected. If you want to talk about anything related to your own personal life or my life or even relationship, you can do so. Just say hi so that I can know that you are here, and I'll be very happy to connect with you and see what's going on in your life. Because if you don't share me anything, then like the quality of the stream depends on the interaction of the audience. The more that you share, the more I'm able to talk with you, and the more fun it is. I don't know if that answered your question, Owen. If you want any more information, just feel free to ask me. But to be honest, I know that like 10 years ago, it was way easier to join than it is now. Yeah, you are able to, if you are in the reserve, you can switch to the regular army anytime. But the best timing is to do it after you do a mission, because you maintain all your rank. I think that if you don't do a mission, then you can lose your rank. And if, let's say you are a corporal in the reserve, then you switch for the full time, you might have to start with soldier. So like the pay, it makes, and I know that for the regular army, the pay is higher than the reserve. That's a given. And also, like the thing with the army is that you get so much, like you get a lot of insurance. Right now, I got 2 types of insurance. They pay for almost everything. Hello, there is someone connected, new. You can just say hi, where you are from. I don't ask for any personal information. You can just say the name of your country so that I have a general idea where you are from. I know that 7 p.m. Eastern is not a universal time zone. Some people are in other regions as well. So if you are from abroad, just let me know. Yeah, I would do reserve if you're not sure. If you are sure, like, because the thing is, if you have children, if you have a wife, it's different, because like if you have a partner and kids, maybe your wife will not be ready to follow you everywhere. That's a bigger commitment. But if you are alone, you don't have kids, you don't have a partner, then yeah, you are. It's easier for you. You can decide, and even if the army tells you, oh, you have to move to that province, then it's not gonna bother you as much. So it really depends on your personal situation. And that's one point. And the other point to consider is the basic training in the regular army is harder than in the reserve. So like the recruit camp, for example, it's 4 weeks when I was doing it in the reserve. And I think that in the regular army, it's like 12 weeks or something. Like, it's much longer. It covers way more things. So the reserve is a smoother transition. There is someone else that is connected. Just say hi, just signal your presence. I'll be happy to interact with you. You can just say anything that you want. You can ask me personal questions. You can share about your life. You can also talk about relationship. You don't have to be too specific. Yeah. So if you have other questions, just ask me. I also know some people in my friend that they are doing the regular army. I still know a lot of people in the reserve. So I don't have like the details. There are some details that I don't know regarding the recruitment, but overall, yeah. No, if you are in the reserve, like if your unit is in one city, then you will stay in that city. What will happen is that during the summer, you have opportunities for longer contract. So, and especially if you do the recruit camp and things like that, it's going to be on a military base. So you will have to go elsewhere. But when you do that, there are some courses that they are on the weekend. Some courses are during the week. So, but it's mainly during the summer that you do your training, and during the school year, from September to April, May, and most of that time it's during the weekend on Tuesday evening. There are only a few people who are in the reserve that are able to get some contract during the school year, because most of the people that join the military, like, they are between 17 and like 22, 25. So it's only a minority of people that are older. So they focus, or they design all the training in the summer. So that's the period of the year where most students have free time. So if you have a regular job, then it's going to be maybe harder to negotiate with your employer if you can have some free time during the summer. Some will understand, some will not. So it's really on a case-by-case basis that you will know. Oh, there's someone new that just joined. So if you want to interact, to say anything, you can just say hi. You can tell also where you're from. Yeah, you can be in the reserve when you are in the high school. Technically, you can join if you are in Canada at 16, and I joined at 17. It's because like it was the timing. I didn't know at that time exactly. Like I joined when I was in the 5th year of high school in Quebec. It works a bit differently elsewhere in Canada, but and then yeah, during the summer of my last year of high school, I went to the military base to do my recruit camp. It was 4 weeks, but even if it was 4 weeks, we could go back home during the weekend, and we were being paid 7 days a week. That was something really crazy. Like I was going home and I was with my sister and I was telling them, yeah, it's Saturday, Sunday, and I'm getting paid, and I'm just at home doing nothing. But I was so tired that I was like resting. Because the recruit camp is extremely intense. It's like from 4:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Because you always have an inspection in the morning, and whatever you do, like it's never going to be enough. They will always ask more, and that's also like where I got my perfectionism. They are never satisfied. Like the surgeon, it's like in the movies, basically. Like when you see the surgeon like that is like yelling at you, and it's like it's a pop culture reference, but it's true in a certain way. Like it's like a game. Like they are playing a role, but once you do all the training, like most of the staff, they are not like this. Like they will not yell at you in front of your face. Like they won't be as intense. They are just trying to break people. So like because the thing with the army is that once you are in, they cannot fire you. You have to give up by yourself. So they will do everything that they can to break you. But if you are able to continue, then nothing will stop you. And once you do the recruit camp, then all the other class, they are much easier. But like to be honest, once you finish the recruit camp, like what happened is that the people that were not meant to be there, like all the one that gave up, like it kind of weed out the bad one. And then when you move on, there is just like this kind of team spirit, and like people are always helping each other. It's like it's the strong bond. Like when I was in the army, I felt that like I was with my brother and my sister. Even my sister, they are not as close to me as the people in the army were with me, because we've been so much hardship, so much difficult things together, and that's how we develop the strength of our bond. I see that there is someone, like if you're here, we can just say hi, you can say where are you from, if you have any personal question that you want to ask me, or if you want to share anything about your life, especially regarding relationship. Yeah, they do want 110%. That's exactly how it happens. But in the end, it's really worth it. Like I said, just for the discipline, and also like you feel really proud of yourself. And like shooting guns, it's really important because it gives you so much confidence, and it's also about like precision, control, and it's like you don't feel scared anymore. Like some people, they take martial arts, like they can be black belt in karate or something, but when you shoot guns, like it's really, it's like it rewires your brain. You feel really different. It's not about killing people, it's just like the feeling that it gives, and you feel that like you have conquered that in a certain way, like, and yeah, it gives you a certain power, and it helps. Like I was living in Toronto last year, and I was with my landlord, and he was always scared to get attacked. Like he was showing me posts on Facebook, like the home invasion and things like that, and I told him all about the army and how much it helped me to become confident. And because you can have so much money, but if you always worries, and like for him, he would probably have problem to sleep at night because he was so much worried about his security and being attacked or being robbed. But like with the army, you get so much calm and control, and that feeling is just priceless. There is someone else that is connected. You can just share anything that you want. You can talk about your life. You can ask me personal question. As you can see in the chat already, there are some people that ask me question. That's the thing that I enjoy the most, interacting with you. Or when you didn't say anything new in a while, have you got something else to share? I would be happy to answer any question that you have related to the military or any other topic that you find the most concerning. But yeah, if you have but the thing is that right now our military is extremely strict. It wasn't that much like 10 years ago, but I think that the main factor that changed too is like the social media. When I joined, there were no Facebook, there were no Twitter and all things like that. So now, since people are posting their life on social media, I think that they do consider what people post in their evaluation. If you reveal too much, because they want people that can be discreet, private. Napanee is because I know that there is a suburb in Ottawa that is called Napan, but maybe it's not that town that you are referring. Yeah, in Toronto and Ottawa, it's nice. Ottawa, I would say, like, except the downtown, it's not that much interesting, but downtown is amazing. Like the architecture of the Parliament and most of the historical buildings are there, and it has been preserved. Like, it has not been destroyed by war or anything. The corporate section where all the big business are, the skyscraper, is not that impressive. For me, it's more the historical site, like all the old building. This is extremely like impressive. But if you live here, like then it kind of loses its appeal. Like you see this every day. So, but it depends on where you live in Ottawa as well. But Toronto, for me, it's really impressive, and that's where you get so much people at all time of the year. Like in Ottawa, when it's minus 20, like in January or something, you won't see so much people outside. They will be in mall, but in Toronto, like at any time of the year, you will see people outside. So the city always feel alive. I think that's a really good aspect. But they have also a tramway, which creates even more traffic inside the city. It's not just the bus. In Ottawa, like you got the subway and the bus, but with the tramway, it creates another dynamic. That's why it's more like it feels more alive. Have you been to Montreal? Montreal is a bit bigger than Ottawa, not as big as Toronto, but still a good city. Never been to Vancouver though, but the temperature is like so great there. Like I have some friends that are living, but the cost of life, like the price of rent in Vancouver is just too high. But probably like just a nice place to visit. Yeah. Well, I encourage you, Owen, if you can, to apply. You never know what's gonna happen. They are very strict as well on medical condition. So like I had a friend, we applied at the same time, like when I was young, when I was 17, and he mentioned to his family doctor that he had suicidal thought, and that's the reason why he didn't get accepted, because since you are giving a weapon, if you have suicidal thought, then you can kill yourself or other people, and that's the main reason why like they disregarded him. But they were very severe back then when it comes to medical condition, and I would say so to today. Like I don't think that they will accept someone with any kind of mental illness, maybe depression they will, but and even like some physical condition, they are very strict. If it's something very minor, then yeah, it can work. But they are saying that they are recruiting and that they are missing people, but it's also because they got very high standard. The US, for example, they have way more military, but I don't know how their recruitment process works. I even tried to get my sister to get enrolled, but they didn't made it through the selection. It seemed easy, but they do like a physical tests, medical tests, and intellectual tests. Yeah, you always have the weapon. You cannot bring it to your place, but you will always have it with you if you are doing the core. If you are on site at the military base, if you are like doing the training, you will always have a gun with you. You will always have the uniform. You will have boxer. You will have everything from the army. You cannot bring anything from your own cloak. So yeah, my live stream are 30 minutes right now. I'm probably gonna increase in the future, But right now I'm trying to keep it at 30 minutes so that I do not overcommit. But thank you for being here, Owen. I was very happy to discuss with you, especially about the Army. I think it's really worth it. If you hesitate, just ask questions. Like, I think the first step is go to a place where there is recruitment and talk with the recruiter. Ask the question that you have. Ask the question that you have. Ask about like all the hesitation, and they will always answer you the best way that they can. And even if you don't get accepted, it's better to try than do nothing at all. Because if you don't try, you will just think, oh, what if? But if you do, at least like you know the answer. So I wish you the best success for that. And I'm gonna probably see you on Monday. That's the next time I'm gonna be there. If you're not there, it's okay. But I'm gonna wish you a nice weekend because it's not over yet. Okay, take care. Bye bye.